Hi, my name is Ryan, and I'd like to show you around the Google Cloud Console, where you can manage your Google Cloud resources directly from the web. In the next few minutes, we'll explore several key areas of the console that can help you as you begin your journey with Google Cloud. Ready? Let's get started. Google Cloud resources are the fundamental components that make up Google Cloud services. These may include compute engine virtual machines, cloud storage buckets, Cloud SQL database instances, and more. Resources are organized hierarchically using projects and folders. Projects are how you group resources together and are the first level of the hierarchy. All resources must belong to exactly one project, so a given compute engine virtual machine or a cloud storage bucket would belong to one project. Optionally, projects can belong to organizations, which provide centralized visibility and control across all projects in a given org. An organization helps administrators for your company or group manage billing or security across many projects. You can further organize your company's departments or teams into folders. Folders can contain projects and also subfolders for further structure and nesting. When you open console.cloud.google.com, here's the landing page dashboard. At the top, you can see which Google Cloud project you're currently viewing. You can click the project name to switch to a different project. If you do so, you'll see the resources for your other project. You can also create a new project right here. Another key area of the console is the left navigation menu, located in the top left corner. This menu helps you access your Google Cloud services. For example, if you navigate to the Cloud Storage section, you can create new cloud storage buckets, upload objects, and download objects. You can also pin your favorite products to the top for easy access. I'll pin storage to make sure I can quickly get to my buckets next time. Next up, we have the search bar, which allows you to quickly search for Google Cloud products, resources, and documentation. For example, you could search for the name of one of your other projects if you want to switch to it. If you search for Cloud Run, you'll see links to the Cloud Run section of the console, documentation and tutorials related to Cloud Run, and a list of Cloud Run related APIs that you might want to manage. The Home dashboard provides a high-level overview of your Google Cloud project, giving you information about key metrics, billing, and getting started guides. The dashboard is customizable, allowing you to show, hide, and reorder the different cards how you want. There's also the activities stream, which shows you information about all the activities happening across your Google Cloud resources in one place. For example, you can see which projects have been updated, what your teammates are doing, or audit access to your Google Cloud resources. Next is the APIs and services section, where you can do things like enable or disable APIs, view API usage information, and manage credentials. If you click Enable APIs and Services at the top, you'll be brought to the API library. This is where you can view information about the hundreds of different Google Cloud APIs across areas like Maps, machine learning, Google Workspace, and more. If you click on Cloud Vision API, you'll be brought to the Cloud Vision API page, where you can click Enable to enable the API. This allows you to use the Vision API in your applications. If you ever get stuck, the support section is also accessible right from the navigation menu. You can get help via chat, over the phone, or from other community members. There are several different support offerings that you can compare and contrast to see what makes the most sense for you. Another key part of the console is Cloud Identity and Access Management, or Cloud IAM. Here you can manage and create permissions for your Google Cloud resources. As your team grows, you can grant access to teammates in Cloud IAM. You can add users, groups, or service accounts and assign them any number of roles to grant them the permission they need. For example, you can add your friend James as an editor for your Google Cloud project. Next up, we have Cloud Shell, which provides you with command line access to your cloud resources directly from your web browser. Powered by a small virtual machine with persistent disk space, it comes pre-installed with helpful tools like the Google Cloud SDK, Docker, Git, and various programming languages. This makes it easy to get started and explore Google Cloud without having to download additional software to your local device. There's also Cloud Shell Editor, which makes it easy for you to write code directly from your web browser and deploy it to the cloud. The billing section of the console is where you can manage billing accounts and link your projects to them. A cloud billing account defines who pays for a given set of Google Cloud resources. To use Google Cloud services, you must have a valid billing account linked to your Google Cloud projects. A billing account can be linked to payment methods like the free trial, a credit card, or a bank account. There are also interactive quick start experiences available in the console. These tutorials, which you can find on the home dashboard in the Getting Started section, guide you through how to accomplish essential tasks with different cloud products. For example, this tutorial guides you through how to create a cloud storage bucket, upload a file to the bucket, and delete the bucket. And you can do this all in under 5 minutes. Beyond the web portal, the Google Cloud Console is also available on Android and iOS mobile apps. You can use these to monitor and manage your Google Cloud applications on the go. So there you have it, an overview of what the Google Cloud Console is and how you can get started. Make sure to check out the other episodes of Google Cloud Essentials, where we cover the Google Cloud SDK, the free trial, key use cases, and more. I can't wait to see what you build with Google Cloud.